Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back again, doing what I do on a Monday, sitting back, watching all the stuff on YouTube here, doing what I do, chilling. And, before I even start, I got to give my hats out to my man, John Jones, for doing this thing this weekend. Hey, look, man, yeah, I mean, the man is he's a phenomenal fighter, I won't say I predicted he was going to win. I didn't predict he was going to lose. I didn't know what was going to happen. He had been out for so long. I didn't know it was going to happen. But John Jones, he did his thing. So back in the house, baby. Way to show people that you can overcome adversity, and keep your head up. And I hope you keep your head on straight. And show everybody, what a champion you can be. All right, so let's and since we're talking about John Jones, what I'm gonna discuss today is MMA. MMA, okay. Hold on, let me close this door. All right, so MMA. All right, I've been searching the internet, and a conversation came up about, is MMA real? Is MMA real? Now, they wasn't saying is MMA real like if is it fake like the WWE and stuff like that. What they were saying is MMA is it real like a street fight? Certain things that they do in MMA would never work in a street fight, stuff like that. All right, so let me go ahead and tell y'all straight up how this goes down. All right, hell yeah, it's real. And if you don't think it's real, I dare you to try to street fight one of them MMA dudes and see what happens. Look, it don't get no realer. It don't get no MMA. MMA fight is probably the closest thing to a real street fight you're gonna get, other than a real street fight. And I know people say, well, they don't have no rules in the street. You can't eye gouge in the street. You can't grow and kick in the street. You can't pull hair. I mean, it's certain things that you can do in the street that you can't do in the MMA cage. But for real, most fights you see in the streets, they ain't doing that stuff anyway. I don't remember the last time I seen somebody stick their thumb in somebody's eyes in a street fight. I don't remember the last time I seen somebody grow and kick somebody in a street fight. I would, but I don't see nobody else. I don't see a lot of people growing kicking people in street fights. I don't see nobody, doing the things that we talk about you can't do, in a street fight. I mean, they really in a street fight, they pretty much do the same thing that you see in the MMA cage, but less. They use their hands. Every now and then you might see a kick, if they're down. You might see an occasional elbow. They use hammer fist, not because they know how to throw a hammer fist, because after they use the knuckles wrong, they forced to use a hammer fist. The same stuff you see in an MMA cage, minus the talent, minus the technique, is the same stuff that you see in street fights. And yes, they can now. If anything, sometimes it can be harder and easier for an MMA fight, like the gloves. We talk about like the rear naked. That's what brought this subject up. Matter of fact, somebody was talking about in getting choked out in the ring is different from getting choked out in the street fight. Now it's harder to choke somebody out, with gloves on, but then again in the MMA fight, they've been fighting for rounds and rounds. They're sweaty and stuff like that, so it's actually harder them to do things that they can do in seconds in a street fight. You get in a street fight with an MMA fighter, it ain't gonna be no 5-10 second, choke. They're gonna choke you out in 2-3 seconds. It's gonna be fast. MMA, closest thing you're gonna get to a street fight. If you are a excellent MMA practitioner, I guarantee you are a super excellent street fighter. You know, if you catch Conor McGregor, that dude John Jones in the street, you know, shit, then that's all you toast. You toast. Okay, I don't care, because these guys are great. Matter of fact, you can get a boxer in the street. I always talk about what I think is the top, you know, self-defense system. So all these things, man, they work. They work. If it ain't, you know, Hulk Hogan and, you know, WWE, I know I'm a little outdated. I don't know who the top wrestler is now, but if it ain't WWE, that's, you know, and some of them WWE dudes can probably fight in the streets too, because they some tough dudes too. But as far as the realness goes, closest thing you're gonna get to a street fight is a MMA fight, and a lot of times the MMA fight is realer than some of these bullshit street fights I be seeing from these dudes out here that can't really fight. But anyway, whatever you decide to train, you know, and you're going to do MMA. Whatever you try to do, you're going to do it. You know, whatever you do, be the best at it. All right? Peace. I'm out. Oh! Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I know I ain't been posting too much. You know, I've been busy and stuff like that, but I got a whole series of videos coming out. So go ahead and push that subscribe button, because it's going to be on and popping, you know, and y'all going to get some new stuff from me. All right, so subscribe to my channel, and peace. I'm out.